young heroes are ready, but they are still also. But they're not allowed to talk about this. Of course, Bakugo realized they do hide something, but they still cannot talk about this. They are shocked by this incident, but the four interns still wants to do it despite everything. It's pretty amazing to see Urahara and Siu talk about how much the determination. I really like those girls. But of course, Eraserhead is just so indifferent to all this. And the only thing, and this chapter of Boku no Hero Academia 137, and I'm the angry anime fan, it's very much talking of the fact that Deku wants to have someone to talk to, but he can't because he's not allowed to talk about this, and he just cannot talk about everything about what the uh, what Night Eye meant about All Might and the fact that everything else because he cannot just talk about everything. As he eats later in the lunch, Idea shows him some encouragement by saying the exact same words Deku told him. If you find yourself in a bind, say something. That's what friends are for. Which, of course, Deku is very emotional for. Mostly because, well, he has been alone for a very long time, but he has friends. It's just that it's a bit sad, though, that he is not meant to talk about friends. Even Todoroki shows some moments of encouragement all over here. 2 days later, they get a note, and the operation starts tomorrow. And apparently, Eri really is in their headquarters. Huh. I just have a very big feeling this is a trap. Either way, Night Eye reveals he has figured out everything else. But not only has he bought a doll, which is very noticeable for me that Fat Gum doesn't seem to like Night Eye. Maybe because Night Eye is a very calculating and careful hero, and Fat Gum is a more hot and passionate hero. But apparently, Night Eye was in the same store as that thug that's trying to befriend Eri, and he realized that the way he talked about precure and prior is instead of pretty girls, something like magic girls, because he doesn't know about that. He got extremely because Night Eye as a geek maybe knows that when someone wants to find a doll, they know about this. So he took a chance by looking into the eye of the guy by giving him the doll, saying, "I happen to fancy them as well." And doing so, briefly saw a picture with Eri in it. He was meant to spare his premonition just to use it when he was absolutely sure. And sure he was. With Night Eye in his mind giving some encouragement to Mirio, I mean, the fact that he has so much faith on Mirio seems to me imply that no, he doesn't acknowledge Deku a single bit. He only acknowledges that he and All Might is similar, but that's about it. The fact that he's saying like he's gonna be a shining light, it seems to imply that many big things will happen. Or maybe this arc will end with Mirio, the one who will lose his uh, his quirk, because we shouldn't underestimate how this will end. Either way, it seems apparent that Overhaul has expected them. But what's gonna happen now? No freaking idea. But I have a very big feeling it's going to be despair. Because after all, a guy that has ability to erase quirks with a gun, there's no way this arc is gonna end without some quirk casualties. But if Mirio is the one who's going to get the permanent bullet, well, that's not only going to be a very trashy moment, but also fitting. Because then he is going to have to acknowledge Deku more. But I hope no one ends this with their quirk. The fact that Eraserhead had said that the four kids of Suo, Urahara, Ushaku, Deku, and the Red Riot are the ones who's going to be more on the defensive line makes me wonder. But we'll see, won't we? So give me your thoughts if you have any.